up, what up, what up? Hey, yo, the beautiful, the queen, Dr. Khalilah Ali, the ex-wife of Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. She got her opinions. She got her vote, just like everybody else. And she said she voting for Donald Trump. Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man, y'all rocking with Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Let's talk about this, folks. Listen to what she has to say on Live with SHEA. Shout out to Live with SHEA. Go check the full interview. But let's play a couple of clips of what Mrs. Ali stated.
But I'm voting for Trump, so I don't care what nobody believes. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what you think or whatever.
Do you think that Democrats have the best interests for black people?
No. Democrats is the one that put slavery into place. And the Republicans is the one that freed the slaves. When you cross the Bible and the Quran and the Torah and let sodomites run the country and get in power, you got a problem. There was a reason for Sodom and Gomorrah.
Now, Kamala Harris once stated that her ideal running mate would have been Muhammad Ali. Now, if Muhammad Ali was alive and had his faculties today, would you think that Muhammad Ali would be supporter of the Democratic Party and be on the ticket with Kamala Harris?
I don't think, but the fact that the Democrats actually took his title from him, took his passport from him, took everything that he loved most, and that was boxing, stripped him of all of that. No, he wouldn't accept what Kamala says. No.
Now, folks. Now, look, I understand there's a boxing channel. There's people that may feel like, you know what, man? Man, just talk about sports. I don't want you to talk about religious or politics, man. Just talk about sports. Just talk about boxing. Hey, this is boxing, all right? This is the ex-wife of the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. And let's also add that Donald Trump was a big influence in the sport of boxing. Check this out. Just like he says, let's make America great. Again, a lot of people feel that boxing should be great again, right? When was the last time you really loved boxing, right? 80s, late 80s, early 90s. Well, guess what? Donald Trump had his fingerprints all over the sport of boxing at the highest stage. Mike Tyson. Let's not forget Muhammad Ali. Let's not forget Mike Tyson versus Spinks. Let's not forget the Trump Tower. Let's not forget Atlantic City. Before it was Las Vegas, it was Atlantic City. And Donald Trump has his fingerprints all over the success of Mike Tyson early on in his career. Big events. One of the most, I think around that time, it was the biggest gate. The Mike Tyson versus Spinks. And also, let's not forget that Donald Trump was hired by Mike Tyson to be his advisor when Mike Tyson actually fired his manager and was suing his manager and things of that nature to get his money correct, to get his money right, to, you know what I'm saying, to be advised by Donald Trump. So peep this. And also when Mike Tyson got convicted of rape, Donald Trump was supportive while everybody left Mike Tyson to, you know, because of course nobody wanted to support the alleged incident, right? Well, Donald Trump was on Mike Tyson's side, never left his side, never left his side, was very supportive in his downfall, right? But what I'm trying to say and trying to compare what Donald Trump did for boxing at the time and what Donald Trump is trying to do today is that Donald Trump before was trying to make boxing great. Donald Trump saw a Mike Tyson, for example. I'm just trying to give you this example. He tried to help Mike Tyson with his finance, with his economics, just like he's trying to help America. And ladies and gentlemen, the economy in America is something that we really, really need to get better. And the right man for the job, in my opinion, is the man that knows about finance and economics. That knows the number, that knows about money, that knows about business? Donald Trump. See, it just tells you that Donald Trump been the same guy. He's been the same guy, just like he was in the sport of boxing, trying to help the sport of boxing, trying to make boxing great, right? We want, as boxing fans, for boxing to be great again. There's a lot of people in the country that want America to be great again. Hey, yo, I went to the supermarket the other day. Hey, y'all bought a loaf of bread for $15.50. I bought I can't even buy a gallon of milk. I gotta buy half a gallon. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't buy no cereal. You know, I can't even. It's expensive. Before, I used to pump my gas, fill up my gas tank for $68 on my Durango SRT. Or now it's like $128, $122, $130, depending where you at downtown in New York City, man. Make that $135, right? At the end of the day, I understand that sometimes when people state their political affiliation, people want to look at the person like, oh man, I don't want to mess with him. As a matter of fact, I got a channel. I'm not going to subscribe to Punch Drunk Boxing. What? He's supporting him. Whether you support the right or the left, Democrat, Republican, Harris, Trump, right? People identify you with that, whatever you want to vote for and things of that nature. And I don't want people to just, if I give you my opinion, it's not for you to be like, oh, you vote for them, so if Punch Drunk Boxing, I'm going to unsubscribe. Stop it, y'all. There's an opinion, right? At the end of the day, we all, I think that we all want to vote for the policy that matters to a respective individual, right? If you're voting for Donald Trump, you're going to vote for Donald Trump's policy. If you're voting for Harris, you're going to vote for Harris' policy, whatever that policy is. All I know what I'm going to be supporting, and I'm supporting 45 to become 47, right? But at the end of the day, I believe that Donald Trump has been consistent to who he is and his values and things of that nature. And the thing what we need right now, in my opinion, in society today, is that goes beyond just politics, right? Is we need to go back into our center. We need to go back into our values. And our values is, when you look at the dollar, what it says in God. Let me see what the dollar says. Well, the dollar says, look, it's the American dollar, right? In the back it says, in God we trust. So this country was built on the faith of God. This country was built on basically Christianity. You know what I'm saying? In the faith of Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior, right? In the back of the court, it says, in God we trust as well. I feel like as a society we're abandoning God. And I feel like I feel like the party that hasn't abandoned God has been the right, has been conservative. And I think the blue side has done everything possible not to follow God's law. They have moved so far away from God's will, has moved away so far from normality. They want abnormal to become normal. And I think that we're losing our identity. We'll be further losing our identity as a nation if my opinion, if my vote goes to the blue. Nah, it gotta go back to the red. It gotta go to red. It gotta go to 45. But that's just my opinion, because I love God and I love what's right, and I don't like where our nation is going in terms of, you know what I'm saying? I'm just bringing it down simple, right? I'm not going too deep into it. Y'all don't want this channel to get flagged, because y'all already know why YouTube is already trying to got their eyes on me. But I feel they need to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? And it has to do with Trump pardon Jack Johnson as well. So you know that Donald Trump is always doing good for the fighters. You know, whether they're here, whether they're not. Always been a great supporter of combat sports. And since this is a combat sports channel, you know what I'm saying, we owe to support Trump as well. You feel me? Again, we're trying to make boxing great again, just like he tried to do in the 80s, and he's trying to make America great again. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. Let's make America great. Let's make boxing great. All I'm trying to say is, man, it's all right to talk about certain things, once in a blue moon. So, look, again, all I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, look, the best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. Gain a relationship with Christ. Christ is everything. Christ is Lord. Christ is your best friend. God first, everything second. We need to bring that type of stability back. We need to bring righteousness back. We need to bring normality back. We need to bring respect, morals, and principle back. Again, evil is working overtime, and the devil got tricks up his sleeve. I know that there's people that want to stay shut. People want to stay shut. They don't want to lose their affiliations. They don't want to lose, friends, family members, because they feel that, they may be living an unrighteous life, abnormal life. But, we can't be fearful of anything, man. Once you got God in your heart, you're not afraid of anything. You're not afraid of anything. And knowing that when you're saying certain things, it's for the better. It's for the better. And I feel like this is what this nation needs right now. I think 4 more years of this abnormality, of this celebrating abnormality, celebrating weird stuff, weird people, if you know what I'm talking about. 4 more years. Think about this. We already have 4 years of this. Just think about this. A 10-year-old with 8 years, that's an 18-year-old. He's an adult. Then it becomes normal. Then the abnormality becomes normal for the next generation. And we need to stop that right now, because it's not normal. We need to go into our schools. Parents, go into your schools. See what the heck they're teaching. What the ideas that they're trying to put into our children's minds. Churches. You really have to. The churches has become a clown show, to be honest. And then the non-believers see these churches be a clown show, and they step further away from God, because of course people introduce, most of the time people introduce others to God, but when they see the churches acting the way that they acting, right, they're like, oh my God, they believe in God, that's what God is all about, and that's not right. So we got to represent God as the best we can. Again, we're not perfect, but God knows that. But He knows our heart. He knows when we're genuine, when we're seeking for His blessings and His love and things of that nature. So, it's time for us to, and men, we're supposed to be the leaders. And we have abandoned, again, I'm going to say it time and time again, we have abandoned our position as leaders, as protectors, as providers. And I'm not talking about just provider in money, but provider in everything, in security, in righteousness, leadership. So we need to be the extension of God again, like we're meant, like we was made to be, like we was created to be, the extension of God, the image of God, and be great to ourselves, to society, to our women, to our children. Women, is their nature to follow righteous men, is a nature to help us be the best leader that we could be. Christ and man over woman, woman over children. You already know the order. Again, women would love a righteous man. So men, be righteous, man, because we're losing our women. Women feel like they don't even need men anymore. And that's because we're failing everybody. Men have become the weakest species on earth, and especially in this side of the pond. We need to go back to God, regain our strength, regain our confidence, regain our nature, and regain our purpose. So y'all already know, man, this is Punch on Boxing. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.